What's going on, y'all? I'd like to welcome y'all to the Fantasy Basketball Association Week 8 recap, man. A lot of stuff been going on in the league. Want to discuss some things that went down. I got an announcement for next season. First I want to introduce my panel. We got Russell. Russ, what's good, Russ? Well, we had Russ. All right, we got Roddy Rod. What's good?
What's going on, fellas? What's up, y'all?
All right, we got Lavelle on deck.
What's happening? What's happening?
We got Uncle B on deck.
What it do? What it do?
Last but not least, we got Heen. What's good?
What's good, fellas?
What's happening?
What's good?
Oh.
Sorry if I missed my intro.
Yeah. All right, there he is. Russ, what's going on?
What's going on?
All right, so yeah, I'm just going to first start off with my announcement, man, for next season. Next season, I'm officially taking my horse out the race, and I'm going to focus on being a commish. I'm going to let y'all do what y'all got to do in the season. I'm going to have somebody take over my squad for that year. I'm just going to let y'all do y'all thing, man. I'm already running the commish duties in Chris's league as far as the keeper. So I mean, it's a lot, man. I'm tired. I'm drained, man. Both these leagues got me drained, man. So I'm gonna take a year off, maybe longer, but next year I'm just gonna go into commish mode. So I still, approve deals and all that stuff, man. And pretty much that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Wow.
What are we all getting Fred for his retirement gift? What are we all getting Fred for his retirement?
Just,
He ain't retired. He's just taking a year off like Jordan.
just make sure y'all
baseball for a year.
Just make sure y'all keep the league fun, man. Keep it going on. I think we brought a lot of good characters in the league, man, to keep it competitive. We probably bring Earn back for those that know Earn, man. Earn's in the other league.
Go.
So what's been going on, man? How y'all feel?
Well, let's get it started with the trade. Let's get it started. Let's get right into it. What is everything? Trades?
Straight to the trade.
Let's get right into it. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm interested to kind of hear everyone's thoughts.
All right. Well, I mean, look, for the record, I don't give a damn about y'all trades. That's just me. However, as a person that makes deals in the past, everybody has something to say about my deals. Everybody has either said something on a message board, via text, or whatever the case may be. I took that on the chin. Plenty of seasons I took that on the chin. The first time there's a fun dummy deal somebody else is making, now all of a sudden I'm hating, I'm salty. It's not that. If you want to mess up your team, that's on you. Just make sure the league fees is paid and we good. That's my take on the deal. Now, how y'all feel about it is how y'all feel. I mean, I know, Lavelle, you probably feel some type of way because you was going back and forth with some negotiations. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of backhand stuff that, with the whole everything. You know what I mean? Like C's, I'm talking to you. I know you wanted to watch this joint live. I'm gonna send you the link afterwards. Because if you're not going to join the podcast, you're going to get the link afterwards. It's plenty of times you complain about deals in multiple seasons, multiple years. You got over on this dude. Like, let's just be real. The only reason why everybody keep hitting up JoJo for deals is because he's food. Real talk. It is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, everybody know that JoJo is willing to make the crazy deals and stuff like that. And you're going to go to that well every time to see what you can get from it. It just is what it is. My only gripe is throughout all the seasons, I done kicked out my best friend Gene. I done kicked out my boy Ron. I done kicked out Earn. I done kicked out multiple people in the league because they were not ready and they were not good fit for the league. So when I see fun dummy stuff that's keep going on, like I already gave you a pass last year with the Canner CP3 stuff. The problem is he really believes that he's making the right moves. And if you really believe you're making the right moves and doing that kind of stuff, then you need to take a year and figure out what fantasy basketball is about. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to run a respectable league here. And if everybody keep going to the same dude getting over on them, how is that even beneficial to the league when you got a straight fun dummy?
Well, like I said, experience is the best teacher. So if you don't want to experience it in this league, I guess he got to go to another league and experience it. But
he gonna have to learn. He gonna have to learn.
After his ass finished, if he finished last this year, I don't believe he learned a serious fucking lesson. But last year when he did that shit, his team stayed competitive, and he thought he had a good system. But he gonna find out this year. He gonna learn.
And
he's got a team full of average.
I don't see it. But I don't know what might happen. Shit.
Here's what I feel. Now you tell me this. Y'all see his current roster, right?
Yeah, he trash.
Yeah.
Okay. So now look. Let's go down his auto draft team.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry, is he not a stud? Top 5, top 10 fantasy player.
Will he put up 80 today?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kemba Walker, is he not a stud? Russ, is he a stud?
Absolutely.
Hold on, let's ask the new owner. Russ, is he a stud for you? Okay, thumbs up. Drew Holiday, is he a stud?
Oh yeah.
He dropped Otto Porter. He dropped Otto Porter. Jared Allen is doing nothing wrong. Larry Markkinen, you held him for multiple weeks and then trade him.
That's what I don't understand too. He's holding players and getting rid of them when they're coming back. Like I don't understand that. Like, continue, but
hold on. Robert Covington, is he not balling?
I have no complaints.
Is Josh Richardson a stud?
Yeah.
I have no complaints.
Is Miritic balling?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's surprising to me. Yeah.
I'm a proud owner of Jaren Jackson Jr. and he's balling.
Yeah.
Keeper.
He got the kid Bogdanovich for Sacramento that's balling. The only two guys on his team that auto drafted was Dwayne Dedman and Van Fleet. If he would have kept that original roster, he'd have been well into the playoff picture.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. But like I said, he got to learn on his own.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how do y'all feel about the deal? You know what I mean? Like, I'll leave it to y'all, man, because I don't want to sound like I'm not hating. And for the record, I didn't try to give him a deal and mad because he didn't do a deal with me.
Oh,
I'm just gonna put that out there.
We know that, but you know,
same here.
Curry burnt me last year. I'm not giving you anything crazy. Curry.
He burnt me too last year. Ain't that right?
Yeah. So nobody's hating, and because he got Harden and Curry on the same team, we in the keeper league with somebody that got Alphabet and Harden and can't win a chip.
Facts.
So that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? So nobody's hating on no deals. Nobody. It's the same people that hated on me and Unc doing the deal for Donovan Mitchell early in the season.
I did it because I don't like Mitchell.
Yeah, but my thing is,
I don't like Alphabet, and I know that sounds crazy. I just don't like it.
All right, Unc, we ain't got to keep going there.
Yeah, but everybody had opinions then, you know what I mean? And it was what it was. We took that on the chin and we kept it moving. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's shine time for y'all. Don't act like you didn't get over. Like, you know you did.
I mean, it's JoJo's got a team of average players at this point. So I mean, unless he's got some master plan where he's going to make some crazy type of combo deals. I mean, you can't necessarily criticize the moves. It is what it is, but you gotta get more for Steph. I mean, you look at Steph. Steph's putting up 5. Steph putting up 5.
He dropped 42 tonight, yo. He dropped 42 easy tonight. He dropped 7 threes. Yeah, 42 points.
What did 90 tonight?
Yeah, he dropped 7 threes. He had 42 points.
No, he had 9 threes.
Somebody.
Well, 9 threes. My fault.
9 threes.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
I mean, my thing is
it's tough to look at that and say. I mean, I thought he was trying to build around stuff. So with Denver, like looking at
somebody's phone real messed up.
Yeah.
It's like a muffle.
You got mine. That should be mine. Hold on. Still here.
It's still going.
Yes, still here.
Yo, Russ, talk real quick.
He left.
It might have been him.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, my thing is this, and this is hopefully he can learn from this. When you have a fantasy team, he literally has no number one options on his squad no more. Like if you trying to win, Steph Curry is a difference maker that can single-handedly win you a week.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Was that me with the static? I logged off and logged back on.
Nah, I think you're straight. Like you looking at his roster now, Kyle Lowry is a second fiddle to, he's nice, but he's second fiddle to Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I was saying before the combo with Steph. So that's why I was kind of looking at it and I was kind of arguing and negotiating with him. But I mean, looking at his roster now, I mean, the best player is who? McCollum. So I mean, like you said, Steph wins the category. Steph should be fantasy beat. I mean, it's funny because the funny thing is, I wasn't even looking at the chat. I just looked down and saw I was playing Steph Curry this week. And I looked down at I was like, yo, Steph, I'm playing Steph. So, here's what it is.
I mean, to each his own. I mean, everybody got a plan. But my thing is, you wouldn't need a big if you didn't trade away DeAndre Jordan, if you didn't drop JaVale McGee. Like you make these bonehead moves, and then you say, oh yeah, I'm getting a deal to benefit my team when you had the big already. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like you could have still had Curry, still had, DeAndre Jordan if you're looking for a double guy. Like Tristan Thompson is doing exactly what DeAndre Jordan is doing.
But let me say this. Because I kind of knew some of this before coming in. He wants to be different than everybody else because he thinks if he does it a different way, he can be better than everybody else.
But what does that mean? What does that mean? What's different? Is it a different strategy?
Where we like studs, superstars, he thinks he can win with mediocre players.
Guys, I mean, he's more for numbers. Like he's about numbers.
But I'm saying,
that's
because we've been doing it for years and we know the deal. He's still learning, so he had to learn the hard way.
But that's the reason why he can't come back.
That's the bottom line.
Like, yo, with that kind of logic, that's cool. I understand that. But, yo, you're sitting in 10th place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing's working. Nothing's working.
He thinks it's going to work. So, like I said, once he sees it doesn't work, believe me, he'll change.
I've never look and what we've been doing fantasy basketball for what almost 10 seasons now, something crazy like that. Collectively, I've never seen any team win with that formula.
Oh, I agree.
Ever.
I think, like I texted you, the worst thing in the world was he did it last year, and his team got better, and it went to his ears.
Yeah, but he still had pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what he's doing. I'm not even gonna talk about it because, yo, Roddy, what you think?
He'll figure it out.
I can't hear you, Roddy. You mute.
I can't hear Roddy either.
Roddy.
Yeah, I can.
Try to talk, Roddy.
I'm gonna log back on.
All right.
But he'll figure it out.
We hear you now.
Lavelle, what you think?
About the deal itself, or
I mean,
his logic?
Won't you enlighten us on why you probably felt some type of way? Because everybody think it's me.
Out of static. So JoJo, we kind of had somewhat of a deal in place. So I mean, I've been getting a lot of flack from the other end too. So C's been trying to get DeRozan. I don't know since I got DeRozan, right? But the logic, like I didn't want CJ McCollum. Like he kept trying to give me CJ and somebody else. So let's skip to the other part. JoJo originally wanted DeRozan and he wanted Cantor or Barnes. But Curry was hurt. So from that point on, I was like, well, I'm not doing that deal with that dude hurt. I'm not doing that. So he came back, he turned around, flipped the script, and then he offered Curry for Alphabet. I didn't want to do that deal. And then before I know it, he made the other trade. Now he's claiming that he sent the other deal, but he never sent it. So I was just like, all right. And now, right after that, as soon as he made that trade, I get hit up about DeRozan like an hour later. Yo, you interested in Curry? I'm not doing that deal. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean that's just
And that's
shrewd
from
negotiation. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really see nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think for you it's different because you as a person involved. Like, you know, a lot of times I might have a deal in the works with somebody, but I got something on the back end that I'm thinking about doing. You know what I mean? Like that's just part of like the art of dealing and willing to deal
right,
in this.
right.
Let me
I
ask
mean,
you a question, Lavelle, real quick. So he offered you one-on-one Steph for DeRozan and Steph for Giannis.
So no, JoJo wanted DeRozan and Cantor for
Okay.
Steph,
Okay.
right? Or Barnes and DeRozan. So the deal never came to fruition like it was supposed to, which is cool. And then he flipped it. Obviously, he made the trade to C's. Before I know it, now C's is asking for DeRozan and Barnes for Curry.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
maybe they might have been talking to each other and like, all right, you get Curry and flip him to Lavelle. You know what I mean? So who knows, man? But you got to look at it like this. This is the way I see it. Yo, what's your record, Lavelle? What place you in?
I'm down. I'm like I've been hurt. I'm what, ninth place?
Okay, what, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th? You know what I mean?
Right, right.
JoJo, what, is in 10th place?
Yeah, I think he 10th or 11th,
Yeah, he
something like
10.
that.
So you see the pattern here. Who's the main two people that everybody's trying to get players from?
Me and JoJo.
Okay, so exactly. There's a reason behind that. You know what I mean? They think y'all record makes y'all food. It just is what it is. The strong got to eat off the weak.
That's life, brother.
That's just, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like
That's the game of life. It ain't never
that's
gonna stop.
exactly. So that's why, you know, like I could have players on my team that nobody will want. The minute I give them up to one of y'all, everybody come at y'all for them.
Y'all feel there's been a lot of transactions this year, or trade volume's been low? Things have been kind of quiet.
I mean, I think
I think it's quiet down once that happens.
I mean, it just happened yesterday. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure things will pick up. I feel like with
In
me,
general.
in general, I mean,
think
it's
it's quiet.
pretty, it's been quiet. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, I already expect cats ain't doing deals with me. Like, I already expect that. But I know in the league, it's usually a lot more popping than as far as deals. But maybe some people feel their team. And it goes in spurts. You know what I mean? The closer we get to the trade deadline, you're going to see everything pick up. Somebody's going to try to make a blockbuster or something like that. I just want everybody to be active and have fun. You know what I mean? Talk your trash, whatever you got to do. But them fun dummy deals, man, they going to get called out. Like, that's a tradition in every league that I've been a part of. Whenever there's something fun dummy, if it's a fun dummy offer, if it's a fun dummy deal, we call it out and we have a discussion about it. It ain't no hate, no nothing. I'm not the type that's going to text everybody, oh, you see that deal? No, I'm going to put it on the message board.
If you can make your own deal, I mean, I think everybody. I understand that it is what it is, but for me, you gotta call a spade, and that's just that deal was idiotic. I mean, come on, that deal was just dumb, in my opinion. You got to be able to call it out and be reckless. And, I don't know, just
Yeah.
pan it out.
Like I said, long as that league fee's in,
It's not hitting.
as a commission, long as that league fee come in, you do what you gotta do. But also you gotta evaluate the people that's in the league and the moves that they make and see, are they really ready for a league that's intense? Are they really ready for a league that's highly competitive? And are they a good fit for the league? I evaluate people every year.
I mean, even that strategy. I mean, that's a strategy. I remember when I first started getting into fantasy. That's something that I quickly found out wasn't going to work. I mean, that's something that I tried to do. Get players that were kind of middle of the pack, throw out the stats. Yeah, I remember like Andre Iguodala was one guy I kept getting back in the day. It's just like that doesn't work. You kind of find that out quickly. That's a rookie mistake. So.
Right. I noticed that from you. Your squad this year, both your squads this year are much better than last year. The last couple of years, I noticed that. But like I said, everybody you can't tell that to and try to advise that to. Some people got to learn on their own. So, as I said, he'll know by the end of the year if his squad sucks like it's been doing, stays in last place, he'll change that shit up.
He should start with actually drafting his team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the start. You know what I mean? Like that's your introduction to the season, man. Draft your squad. Right. You know what I mean? But what you think, man?
He just got growing pains, man. He'll get better.
What you think, Heen?
I mean, I can't talk too much. He's struggling.
He ain't gonna comment.
What you say?
I can't talk too much. I'm struggling, but I'm still not going to trade away my.
Would you have did that deal?
I'm not struggling.
Nah, I wouldn't have did that deal. I would have got Gobert for that. Gobert. It would have been Gobert and McCollum. I'd have had to snatch them quick.
Or it just wouldn't have been no deal.
And that was a deal.
Or no deal. That's what I told him. I said, you ain't got to hit the button.
Right.
But you don't have to hit the button.
But here's the used car salesman approach. You telling everybody that Tristan Thompson and what you call it is very similar and Gobert is similar, and that Tristan Thompson is putting up similar numbers, then trade Gobert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, granted, you got to deal with the fact that Kevin Love possibly coming back, but
Kevin Love coming back.
Tristan had 14, 19 tonight. He had 19 boards.
Yeah, Tristan's balling though. You got to get that to him.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and
he's balling, but Love coming back.
But we know, deep down the road, like, yo, that wasn't a good look. You need somebody that's going to be out on the floor every night, like Gobert.
My thing is,
this is my thing.
Go ahead.
Now, this is my thing. If Kevin Love was out for the season, that's a good look.
Right.
Kevin Love coming back.
Right.
He coming back, and all that's going to go down.
Yo, the Cavs just said they're not trading him this year.
I know, but he think they are.
Why? When you just gave a man a max contract, like that's going to be hard to dump off. Like you can't just dump a max contract in the first year of it.
Like I told you, he got to learn, man.
Plus, they would have to pay. Like I think they would have to pay like $20 million to get out of that. They still have to pay money for that.
Tristan's going to average down to the mean to 10-8. Period. Like he's going to be 10-8 at the end of the season when we're looking at. So when you look at that, you can go. I mean, he can go and he has a higher upside with Steph versus McCollum. You can go to the waiver wire and pick up a guy who's doing 9 and 6. You know what I mean? And kind of make up that production.
I mean, and I think another thing is this. I think people look too much into double doubles. Like that's going to win you a matchup. A double double is only two categories: points and rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at somebody that gets you 1.5 or 2 blocks a game, that might give you 8 rebounds, a little bit of points. Like you got to look at the overall factor in fantasy. How many categories is it? 10 categories, right?
Right.
So why are you so fixated on a category that's only going to help you in rebounds and you don't even have the bigs to back up what Tristan is doing? Like you pairing Tristan up with Taj Gibson. You pairing Tristan up with Serge Ibaka. Like that's not even like reality. That's not even helping you on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like so his 19 rebounds that he got today is paired up with what?
But Fred, like even that, like even because even when you say that, the double doubles. But when you look at it, most of the double-double guys are big men that correlates to high field goal percentage and possibly blocks. So that's how I kind of look at it. I look at it kind of the guys who are going to give you the double-double points and rebounds are also the guys that will probably give you, higher field goal percentage, maybe some blocks, things in those categories. But like you said, he doesn't have – like it just doesn't match really like with his team and his bigs. Like it doesn't even match from that side.
Yeah, like Tristan would be great if he was pairing Tristan up with DeAndre Jordan or pairing him up with somebody else that you know that you're going to win a category. You're not guaranteed to win rebounds with just Tristan Thompson. If you're going against somebody that got 4 or 5 bigs that can give you 8 rebounds apiece, and what is Tristan Thompson really going to do in the grand scheme of a weekly matchup? And you talking about Kevin Love can get traded, nigga? It's the Cleveland Cavaliers; they all can get traded. Everybody on that roster is subject to get traded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody. It just is what it is. So I mean, I'm not putting too much stock in anybody on Cleveland enough to trade like a legit top 5 fantasy player. I'm looking for somebody for the long-term value, and I think that's the only issue that he is messing up on is the long-term value. If you are really trying to play for the championship or playing for the playoffs, is Tristan Thompson going to be there down the stretch for you? Is CJ McCollum going to single-handedly win you a week? CJ McCollum's a beast. I like him, but he's a mid-tier guy. That's it.
I mean, Tristan balling, but it's value. It comes down to value to me. It's the value of a player. You got Steph Curry. Like, Steph Curry can give you a lot. So maximize that value.
Right.
And then you got to look at long term. Okay, so long term, he talking about going to the playoffs. So, like you said, around March, Kevin Love going to be there. You really think Tristan going to be doing what he's doing now? I don't know. I mean, like you said, we've been doing this a long time. I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. You know what I mean? I could be wrong.
But that's what I was saying. We've been doing it a long time. He hasn't been. So I guess
I haven't either. I wouldn't have did that deal on. I ain't been in here that long either.
Yeah, but you got me and Freddie here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but JoJo,
come on, man.
JoJo had you in his ear too, huh?
No, he don't listen. He don't listen to me though, and he don't listen to you neither. He got all y'all in his ear, but he don't listen. He wants to do it on his own first.
No, he listened to the one. He listened to the ones that want to get over, like because clearly he was listening to C's.
Well,
like
as far as making up his squad, he don't listen. But far as trades, he don't care who he trades to. Honestly.
No, that's cool, but understand your value, man. Like it is what it is, man. But it's just crazy. It just looked weird. Like Steph Curry going out for CJ McCollum.
I was serious, but
see, that wasn't even a crazy thing. It's when that's not even a crazy thing. It's crazy when he flipped Kimba and then Kimba dropped 60.
Yeah,
I was like, yo.
And look, and I said it. Look, I knew that was gonna happen because he dropped 7 the night before or 2 nights before that.
Yeah, but I mean,
that was a fair deal across the board. That was a fair deal.
He learned in the hard way.
Hold on. I don't
see the C's right now.
Nah, I don't really see nothing wrong with the Kemba deal. You You know what I'm saying? It's just that if I had the hottest player in the game right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm either going to see how far he's going to take me or whatever the case may be. But you can't get mad at that deal because it was what 3 for 3 at the end of the day. He still got pieces.
Yeah.
Like Kyle Lowry's not a bum. You know what I'm saying?
Even though he's playing like one right now.
He having a bad night tonight, but we split the categories across the board. There's 10 categories. He won up on 5. I won up on 5. That was
got Paul George, yo. 47-15.
Oh, wow.
47-15 tonight, Paul George. They came out with that game.
Hold on, Roddy. What's up? What's up? That's your boy?
Well, he on my team, ain't my boy, but you know.
Oh, he got
I hear that.
Roddy, let him go.
Roddy, what you think, man, of everything that happened?
Man, it is what it is. I don't hate on nobody's deal, but at the end of the day, everybody can give an opinion. It's not considered hate. I mean, it is what it is. Like we did it during football season. We critique everybody's team. You don't take it personal, and it's not hate. We all can have an opinion. At the end of the day, you could have got more for Steph Curry. For crying out loud, I traded Blake Griffin and Marcus Aldridge for Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? You could have got something similar to that. So me talking to me, I do blockbusters like that. So to me, seeing Steph Curry go for that, to me, he could have got more. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He likes it, whatever. Let him go ahead with it is. But you know, and you know, like you said, you like it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And like we said before, we in the league with somebody who has Alphabet and James Harden. I've had Kevin Durant and LeBron James on the same team and still hasn't won. So nobody's hating that C's got Steph Curry and James Harden. Stop that stuff. At the end of the day, C's, you must feel some type of way because you know you behind the back scenes, you complaining and bitching and moaning about certain. Now, I'm just going to say it because I'm not being nice about it. Because you behind the scenes complaining about everything. This is back when my baby Chris Don was live. You complain about everything. So somebody calls something out. Now suddenly you feel somebody hating. Nah, it's just an opinion. It is what it is. I gave you props. I like your team, but nobody's hating. Stop that stuff. Stop getting in your feelings. And that's just my 2 cents, man.
That's good.
Ain't nobody saw like my thing is this. How many? I'm just gonna pop my collar real quick. How many championships have I really won? I won collectively. I won over 10.
Yeah, I mean, on this panel here, you and him probably got the most in basketball.
So why would I, out of all people, be salty or hating on a deal when all I do is
this my thing, Fred. I'm gonna say my 2 cents though. Roddy, you right. You know, Roddy, you know I always love you. You come from the heart. You know, I told Fred straight up, I don't think he need to leave off of this. You know what I mean? Like. You bring the competitiveness to it. You know, everybody coming for the king.
Right.
You know, I don't even think you should kick out JoJo. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's your league. You do what you want. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. You know, he going to learn. Like, I look at it like that. He going to learn. Yeah, he going to learn. You know, but, you know, you do how you want to do it.
I mean, my thing is this. I'm kicking my own self out the league. To try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to better my league because I know that everybody's coming. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. That's why I feel like I'm being blackballed in my own league. It is what it is. It's called spade to spade. I don't got time. That back in the day, that stuff was cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, yeah, I want to prove everybody wrong, even though they don't want to do nothing with me. They trying to take me out. I'm going to prove that I can win. I don't got time for that shit. Like, I'm just being honest. I don't. I'm already taking over another man's league. I don't got time for that, man. So if everybody want the crown, go get it. It's up for grabs. It's all yours, man. I'll be the commish. I have no problem sitting back, watching everybody talk trash, approving deals, having fun. Hey, man, as long as it's competitive, man, y'all do y'all.
Yeah. Yo, real quick, off top, real quick, I gotta say this while he's on the panel. Russ, I gotta give you props on Luka Doncic. He's nice. He's nice. I give it to him. He's nice. He proved me wrong because I thought he wasn't gonna be nothing. He proved me wrong. So I gotta give you props on that.
He's a fun player to watch. They're a fun team to watch. Like I got DeAndre Jordan, so I watch him a lot. They're a fun team.
You know, on the back end of that, I got some crow heating up downstairs. I'm about to eat. So I give you your props too, Russ, on that. I can't give you props on Mo Wagner though.
Hey,
Oh yeah, Mo Wagner can't get. You not getting Mo Wagner.
Shot 10 points the other night. 2 3. 2 3.
I know, Russ. I know.
On the fire. I saw him on the wire.
I know. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
We're picking up centers off the street. Come on, man.
Russ. We gonna stop at Luka Doncic. You got
Yeah, we gonna leave it at Luka, man. Leave it at Luka.
Take that dub because I know I'm gonna owe you money because he's gonna outscore Dennis Smith this year. So, like I said, I owe you. Those that don't know, me and Russ made a bet about Luka Doncic and Dennis Smith. I thought Dennis Smith was gonna make that leap this year and average more points than Luka Doncic being a rookie. That's not the case.
Like, ain't gonna be the case.
That's not
Nope,
the case.
not at all.
Hey, but can I please give props for Trae Young?
Trae Young, high usage down in the ATL. With a lot of opportunities. Doing well.
All right, so what's I put it like this. If y'all really want JoJo back in the league next year, I'ma do it for y'all. And we'll have a vote. I'm not gonna be in the league anyway, so it ain't gonna matter. This is gonna be a league for y'all. I'm just gonna manage it and commish the league. If y'all think he gonna learn from his transgressions,
He definitely gonna learn.
I don't see it happening.
He gonna learn. You learn.
I mean, just with the entertainment value,
everybody.
you gotta keep him in there.
Here, and my disclaimer, I learned on the spot and won my first year.
You ain't everybody ain't you.
But I'm saying it don't take me long. I started out like I got the first week I got spanked.
Hold up. What's the key word you said? It don't take you long. It don't take everybody's not you. Give him a
So
chance.
who's to say he gonna learn this year?
He might, like you said,
he might not learn.
He might need 3. He might need 3. This is second year.
Nigga gonna be in debt. That's what gonna learn. I ain't making a bet.
He might not be able to come back.
All I want JoJo to do is pay me my money. That's all I want.
Oh, he good for
Right.
He good for that. That ain't no problem.
Right. I'm with you, Roddy. I just want him to pay my league fee.
Yeah.
He got that. I'll vouch for that. He got that.
So with his current squad, do you think he's gonna make the playoffs?
Hell no.
No, don't.
Hold on. We're gonna go down the list. Russ, what you think?
No.
Roddy, what you think?
No.
You know that's unanimous.
Lavelle, what you think?
No comment.
You still being nice, man?
No comment.
Yo,
man.
tell the truth, Lavelle.
Hold on, Lavelle. He just
I don't even know. Yo, I did not comment on another man making the playoffs. I got where on my team making the playoffs. I look like comment on another man's team. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna make it. I'm not in.
We've been commenting on everybody's team since we started the podcast, man. Stop playing. Is he making the playoffs or not, man?
I know. I don't know. Am I making the playoffs?
We're talking about JoJo. Your expert opinion, do you think that squad he got now is making the playoffs?
I mean, come on, Lavelle. At the end of the day, you sitting on Giannis and DeRozan. So right there, that's going. Your top 2 dogs better than everybody he got on his squad.
You just got to be healthy. Yo, the only problem is you got to be healthy.
Yeah.
Sooner than later. That's it.
Hey,
right,
I bet the Cleveland Cavaliers, if somebody asks them if the Brooklyn Nets gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna say no too. So you can say no, brother.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, so that's a no comment, but he really means no. Should I even ask him?
You know, no. I ain't think his first squad was gonna make the playoffs.
Nah, I mean going back, I ain't gonna lie. I'm eating crow on it. And I look back at his auto draft team.
That team would have made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yo, he's nice, and the auto draft was nice.
Yeah.
That's why I posted that. I said, yo, look what he came in with.
Like 2
I
players.
said, look what he came in with.
Yeah, I'm not even going front, man. Like I'm eating crow on that. I take back what I said on that. I was wrong. That auto draft team could have definitely made some noise.
Yeah, it could have
If he
made
would have
some
kept
noise.
it.
It could have. I agree. I take that back too.
I ain't saying he was going to win a chip, but it was contending for at least a playoff spot.
Yeah.
This
I got a
team
question.
now,
Go ahead, Fred.
I'm saying this team now, I think he did one too many deals. You know how you can trade yourself out of a team, and I think that's what he did.
Yeah.
But
I
I
got a
Yeah,
think
he
question
did.
for the
Yeah,
panel, Fred, before
he
we
let the peer pressure get to him.
yeah. What you say, Russ?
I got a question for the panel before we leave off.
Okay. What's good?
So we're sitting here next year, 2019. What round does Zion Williamson?
Oh my God, yo, this.
Fantasy wise, where does Zion Williamson go?
Third round.
With a
Third round.
No.
He gonna
What
go
you-
third round, yo. I guarantee you somebody gonna take him third round. He won't make the first two, but that third round, he'll be in there.
Roddy,
Come
what you
on,
think?
man. Y'all lying to
You
yourselves.
talking
Don't
about
do
the
that to
hard
Fred. Don't do that to me. No
third
comment.
round, I don't know about that.
No
power
comment.
league or
Hey,
the real draft?
Russ,
Y'all gonna
Russ,
tell me that boy ain't gonna go
hold on,
third
hold on.
round?
Hold
You
on,
talking
Russ.
about
What
hard
you?
draft or real draft?
A
Oh, no,
redraft
I'm talking about in fantasy.
In
fantasy
fantasy, he gonna go at least second, man. He might go first.
first round.
He might.
That's crazy.
Depending on what team draft him.
Oh, you come on.
If you send him to the Knicks, he wouldn't go first round.
I think Lavelle, the only way he goes third round is if he goes to Atlanta. Which is likely, but if he goes to Atlanta, he's 17-10 automatic.
What if he goes to Cleveland?
Automatic.
Oh my gosh, man.
First round.
I mean,
you gotta take him.
he going, yeah. I mean, you gotta
He
take
go to
him, but man,
Cleveland?
that'd be the
Oh, he
worst,
can't take the
man.
first round. Come on, that is ridiculous. He's rookie. First round?
First round.
No, he's
Especially
not
in the
going
keeper
first.
league.
He's
Not
not
in the-
going first
not-
round.
not in
yo.
the-
You wouldn't want him in the keeper league
not-
first
yo, we're
round
not
for
talk-
Atlanta Hawks.
We're not talking.
I'm
to
not
keeper,
in the
though.
keeper league.
Oh, that's right. You're not in the keeper league. You're right. I'm my
We're
bad, my
talking.
bad.
We talking redraft.
Nah,
Next
fifth
year,
round. Fifth round easy.
fifth round.
I could see
Fifth
this
round.
somewhere in between. I was gonna say 5 and 7.
All right. Well, I know I
I
get
Fifth
him.
round easy.
Well, y'all keep that in heat. I know I get him next year then.
I
I'm
don't
a
think
Duke
he's.
fan, man. I'm a Duke fan, so I stay up on Duke, man. So, all right. Okay.
Hey, none of y'all getting them. How about that? I take Ben Simmons in the first round. Think I'm gonna take Zion if I want him? Think I'm gonna take Zion if I
I
want
hear
him?
that,
I'll
Come
tell you,
on.
Roddy.
Come
I'll tell you,
on.
Like,
Roddy.
I'm
That's
just-
how I think. That's
Come
how I
on.
think. I'm grabbing that shit.
Because you never
That's
know. You just
crazy.
don't know the
I feel you.
unknown. Because what that man might do, man. That young man's ridiculous.
Nice, man.
So basically, Roddy's saying whatever he feel like taking him is the round he going in.
There you go.
That's
I feel
right.
the same way.
Mm.
Thank you,
And-
Unc. Thank you, Unc.
Well, I'm gonna put it like
Walking
this:
20
he ain't gonna make it past that third round.
Nah, I can't see that.
I think he's Carl Malone all over again.
Nah, man. He way more.
He's a
I'm
more
talking about
He got a
2010.
different
I'm
game,
doing.
man.
Malone. He's a more athletic Draymond.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
saying
you.
he's 2010
Yes.
all the way from the door. So he started.
If you
Yeah, that dude.
Draymond's skill set times 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I think him and Trey Young together. That's where I could see maybe taking him in the third round. Is he
Where
going?
Atlanta at in the pick?
He's 17-10 on efficiently too.
Is Atlanta gonna have 2 picks? Because they said something about they got Dallas pick for next year.
They probably
I
do.
heard that today.
Yeah, because they traded the Luka Doncic pick, right?
If they got 2
Right.
picks, they getting Zion.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know. You never know that lottery though.
It
They'll
don't
trade
You know
matter.
how that
Probably.
lottery go, Roddy.
You
They
taking
can trade
five.
up.
You got Trey Young in Atlanta. They got 2 picks.
Yeah, they
They
can
gonna
trade
trade
up
They
or
up.
something.
do. Yeah, they got 2 first because Dallas ain't doing too bad. Yeah, they got 2 first round picks. It's gonna be crazy.
That's-
Man, it's
is there
gonna be
any
crazy.
is there any other players in college that you think will make a major impact next season?
They all gonna do. It's 3 of us that gonna do.
Hold on. Don't cuss me out now.
Have y'all watched Duke?
Yes, I'm just asking a question. That's all.
Come on, man.
Do not come at. I'm just asking the question. Like,
Oh my goodness, man. Hey man,
So
all three of them boys are gonna be ridiculous, yo.
Okay.
I mean, everybody high on Zion, but man, at the end of the day, you got Reddish. Reddish is like ridiculous. His
RJ Barrett.
upside's through the roof, and
Barrett's nice.
Barrett
RJ
is
Barrett.
arguably the best player for real, on the low. So, man, pick your poison.
You think Barrett's actually better than Zion?
Not
Skill
NBA
set
better.
wise, yeah.
I don't think
Athletic wise, no. But his skill set, yes.
I think Zion's better for NBA though.
Right, he has that because he already got that grown man body, man.
Yeah.
Like I think Zion's gonna make the bigger impact.
Yeah.
If he can stay in shape, especially if he can prove his J, you know, he can prove his 3.
Only thing I worry about with like players like Barrett and Reddish is like they gotta land on the right team, man. That's the problem with those type players. I don't think Zion. I don't think it matters where he go.
Yeah, because he's box office.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
You gonna make room for a player like that. It don't matter who got the first pick, second pick.
Right. Yeah, it don't even matter with him.
What about Bobo?
He might.
I don't like Bobo.
Might be good.
Who's the guy you kept sending me, Russ, that you like?
Kevin Porter, USC.
You said Kevin Porter?
Kevin Porter. He's a lefty, 6'5". I'm trying to tell you. Remember, I said his name. Remember,
yeah. See, and that's the problem. Like those West Coast,
I'm scouting him too.
We don't see the West Coast players like that. That's the real problem.
He played all those dudes out there. He's been playing them since like a sophomore in college. Nice. Until he plays for USC. He got
I'm scouting him too.
If he comes out, he's gonna be nice.
All right. So look, any bold predictions before we run out of here?
Yep, I got one bold prediction.
What you got?
I got Zion going to the Clippers.
What?
Clippers, Jerry West gonna get Zion. I guarantee you Jerry West get it. That's my bold prediction. I would love to.
Who they gonna give up? Because they're gonna have to give. They're gonna have to maneuver.
Gonna grab him.
They're gonna get Zion or they gonna get Kawhi? I heard Kawhi.
No, they might get Kawhi too, but they getting Zion. I know he's a Jerry West guy. I can see Jerry West right now just wheels turning to grab that dude.
We'll see.
All right, Heen, what's your bold prediction? It could be the fantasy, real life, whatever.
My bold prediction is that I bet this dude on week 14 $100.
Oh man. Oh shit.
That might be my third win of the season, but I'm gonna get it.
my bold prediction is that Tristan Thompson will end up in the waivers.
Oh shit!
I'm done, yo. I'm done.
That's a good one, Fred.
Wow.
Russ, what's your bold prediction?
That's definitely possible.
But what's your bold prediction, Russ?
Hold on a minute.
That was a good one, though, Fred. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
My bold prediction: we're gonna see the Sixers in the finals. Sixers coming out of it. I'm watching this game now. The Sixers, if they can figure out on the defensive end, they can beat any team in the East in 7 games.
They need another player, yo. They need another player, yo.
Huh?
They need another player.
Fan. You sound like a Philadelphia fan.
No, because Boston's issues, I don't think are going to be resolved because I don't think it's necessary. It's more about egos. And at the end of the day, unless they make a major move or a trade, you're not going to be able – Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, Tatum, you're not going to be able to replace the type of value in the type of situation that you had last year. So that's why you're seeing them not gel. They're trying to work Gordon Hayward into the mix. I don't see Boston coming together like everyone else does. And I think that if the Sixers can fix it on the defensive end, the fact that you got a 6'10" point guard that creates so many different mismatches, now you got a closer who can match up with an opposing player on the defensive end, an opposing perimeter player, and you got the best center in basketball, I think they're going to come together slowly but surely and come out.
They need one more player, man. They was talking about it today, though. That one player they talk about they need it. They probably get Trevor Ariza. I told everybody that man gonna get bought out. He went to Phoenix just to get his money. He gonna get bought out.
Commit. I mean, the kid's a rookie. I understand that, but you got. I mean, why do you need? I mean, I see it from a defensive end. Yeah, I mean,
if he's bought out, it don't matter. Like that's a free pickup. You open up a roster spot and you grab him. That's what they did last year. That's why they got hot.
And he has defensively. If they figure it out defensively, I'm telling you, they're coming out.
So what is Trevor Ariza going to bring to your team?
I said, yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's the winning. He's the winning version of
the puzzle.
He's the winning version of Covington.
Yeah, go grab him. He ain't worrying about scoring like that. He gonna play D. He gonna get steals. He can hit threes. I would say go get him. You know he won't gonna stay in feet.
Can I give a rebuttal and a bold prediction also again?
Good.
All right, because Rush, you just brought this up, man. My rebuttal is that's the Philadelphia fan prediction right there. All right, bottom line,
Russ is a Lakers fan.
Yeah, he's just Sixer fan, man. It's all good. I respect that. But it's Philadelphia, man. They always let you down. They're gonna break your heart forever.
Hey, they got if they get him, I'll say they'll get it, yo. They'll get it done.
But check this out. Here go my second bold prediction. Ben Simmons will be in purple and gold next year. Everybody got talk about AD and KD. Ben Simmons will be in LA.
Wait. What you say?
Where is this coming from?
I said my boy, Ben Simmons will be in purple and gold next year.
What?
Right now, it's a bold prediction. I'll talk to you in February, and I want to make it a spoiler.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
All right.
Magic is done. Magic is done with the young boys. He gonna get who he wants.
All right.
So, right now, it's not KD, it's AD and Simmons.
All right.
And possibly Thompson. All three.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Okay.
And that's a bold. That's
called wishful thinking.
Right.
All
right.
That's bold. Nah, it's bold.
Klay Thompson's a spoiler. AD, they working it out. Ben Simmons is gonna be the steal, the secret, the big secret.
I totally missed that. I just grabbed. What was the big prediction?
Ben Simmons in a Laker uniform next year.
Oh, don't break my heart like that.
I'm just telling you. And I think I told Roddy a little spoiler earlier this year. Ben Simmons and the big boys are not really.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Friends.
I'm just saying that breaks my
heart. Ben Simmons and the beat ain't friends.
They not friends like that, man.
What does that matter? This is basketball, man.
Hey, who's his agent? Who's Ben Simmons' agent? Can I hear you?
Stop, man.
Yo,
sound like they ain't friends with nobody.
Who's Ben Simmons' favorite player? Is it Magic Johnson? Who's Magic Johnson's favorite player? Is it Ben Simmons? I'm just saying.
I don't like that. I don't like that for either party.
Yeah, but
no, I don't either.
Are you saying that Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are not tight?
The Lakers are about championship. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we are. We are.
That's right.
Yeah,
come on, let's start. Here we go with that again, man. Come on, man.
If you don't get your Detroit Piston hating mind off here.
Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it.
Here's the question. Here's the question.
Hey, Roddy, we're in the grave right now, but we'll return someday, yo.
Okay.
Here's the question. Here's the question. How are they going to make that happen?
How are they going to make that happen?
Yeah.
LeBron and Magic is going to make that happen.
Well, we would have to trade for both players.
Yeah,
the contract.
Yes, you would.
Right. Why would Philly do that?
It's going to be.
Why would Philly do that?
Why would Philly do that? Why did Philadelphia do anything they do over the last 50 years? They tried to trade Dr. J. The Sixers, Philadelphia Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies have been stupid for the last 50 years since I've been born. They've been doing dumb stuff. So what's going to make them start acting right now? Come on.
This year? This is going to make them act right. This year?
Really?
I'm not a
Really?
Sixers fan. I'm a
Really?
Detroit fan. But I'm saying, look, listen,
It's
they
the
gonna make the
matchup.
move.
Yeah. Yep.
Now here's a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
If Jimmy Butler doesn't re-sign with the Sixers after this season, they're going to
That's
be
all for now.
now they're going to be stuck. I'm still building around Ben and Embiid, but you gave up 2 core pieces to get Jimmy. And if he's just a rental, if Jimmy re-signs, I can't see. I don't know. I just
But
don't know how
Fred,
they're going to make
how
that
do you
happen.
leave? How do you leave like 80 mil off the table, yo? I don't see it.
Ben's
I
gonna
don't
get the
see him
max.
leaving like 80
Ben,
mil off
ben
the
will
table.
get the max with the Lakers. Trust me.
He's not going to the Lakers. He's not going away.
Ben will take the
No,
max.
it's
I'm
not
a Lakers
happening.
fan
I
too,
don't
man.
think so either.
Clay,
It
But
don't
Clay
make me.
Thompson
I'm
will
a
get
Lakers
a
fan. He's not
13
going to the
contract.
Lakers.
It's called wishful thinking, man.
No, it's not. Okay.
Oh
And
my
Clay
God.
yeah,
Thompson ain't
I
wishful
don't. I
thinking.
don't think it's happening either.
Clay Thompson ain't wishful thinking. Ben Simmons is in the works.
No. Clay
That's all
Thompson, I can
say.
see happening.
Clay
But
is
come
not
on, man.
in wishful thinking at all. But Ben Simmons is in the work right now. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
Roddy, what's your bold prediction, Roddy?
You might not want to hear this, Fred, but I gotta say it. Can we say R.I.P. to Melo? He's never been in the NBA ever again. He will
Oh,
never
that's
be in the NBA
crazy.
ever again. He's done. He's been
You think
blackballed.
so?
He's been Josh Smith. He's done.
Yeah.
So you're saying he will officially be the MVP of the Big 3 next season?
Yep. Facts.
Nah.
Oh
Facts.
my
Nah,
God.
yo. His ego's too big for that, yo. He wouldn't go playing that. Come on,
Why
man.
not?
He wouldn't do that. His ego too big.
Who's gonna pay for the Turkish long strotters?
Nah, I think he just really gonna be in there. He's gonna end up done. I think somebody grab him by the end of the season.
I don't see it.
If they ain't
Somebody
grabbing,
trying to make a playoff run.
if
I
they're
can
not
see
grabbing
somebody
him
trying to make
now,
a playoff run.
They not grab. Yeah, I don't see it.
No. I don't see them bringing them in as like, yo, we need you, like as a reserve, like some insurance, like kind of like what San Antonio did with Tracy McGrady that year. He ain't play at all when they was in the championship going against Miami. He was on the bench.
I think he's officially blackballed.
Yeah.
I don't think he's blackballed. He got bad attitude.
He do.
He can sit down there and say, all right, look at the Sixers. The Sixers can hire Melo, 1-year contract, come off the bench, second unit, 15 minutes, put up buckets, and that's it. But he can't accept it. Same thing with AI.
But the thing
they
is,
could have did that deal before buckets.
But the problem is, I think, but everybody's missing out. He did accept that role in Houston. The problem is his old coach in Denver, Coach Bud. Remember, that was his rookie season. His rookie season, he had Coach Bud as his coach. Melo got him up out of there because they didn't get along because he preached defense, and Melo was like, "This is my team now." They fired him and brought George Karl in. Guess who is the defensive coach for Houston Rockets? The same coach he got up out of Denver. It's a lot of underlying stuff that happened in Houston.
Yeah,
but he accepted his role. What did he do wrong? Like he's a bench warmer that averaged 14 points. Like, come on, that's what he was. He accepted it. He probably didn't like it, but everybody in the organization is saying, "Look, he did nothing wrong. He just wasn't a good fit." The game has passed him by, man. It's like that slow the game down and play half court offense. It's not like that. Melo is a guy that needs 20 touches to get 20 points. That's what he has to do. Now you're asking him to run on a team and shoot threes. That's not what he does. Everybody wants the Olympic Melo. That's not here.
But you don't think teams have reached out to Melo? You don't think teams have reached out to Melo?
I do.
Contenders.
We'll take him.
Contenders. I think he had.
We got players that can play behind on the defense. We just need some more scoring. Detroit to take him.
But that's the issue. You don't want to go to it. Just like you said, is it a contender? So if I'm someone like a San Antonio, do I want Melo? I'm developing young players, so he's gonna find his way out the league.
Pop need a point guard, man. Pop don't need Melo. He need a point guard.
Yeah,
he's starving for a point guard, yo.
Let me ask you this: with today's NBA, the way that these teams are winning, like Golden State, Houston Rockets, all these teams that run and gun, shoot the three. Does Melo game fit with today's NBA?
No.
Yes, he fits in Memphis.
No.
Stop
No,
playing.
he's an ISO player.
Tell me
Melo's an ISO mid-range player.
Let me tell you,
Stop playing, yo. He fits in Memphis. You can't tell me he don't fit in Memphis.
Let me tell you something. If it did fit in today's NBA, he'll be on the team. The reason why the whole hero ball shit is the reason why him, Monte Ellis, all these guys that can still play, that still got that hero ball mentality are out the league, man.
Yeah.
They're out the league. When you got players like Kevin Durant, who is one of the greatest scorers of all time, that goes to a team just so his offense can flourish and flow. He's not worried about how many touches he get. You see what I'm saying? Melo still in his back of his mind, he has that AI mentality. That's why AI got kicked out the league, because he still thought when the going gets tough, I can go ahead and lead a franchise to a championship.
Yeah,
that shit's gone. That the NBA like that is gone.
But
he does fit in Memphis though. I still believe he fits in Memphis.
That style of basketball. There's situations in the league right now where he can play ISO ball. But for example,
like Memphis.
Melo couldn't. You can't tell me if he goes to the Sixers again. He goes to Minnesota, for example, right?
Right.
He plays there. He might get a night where he has 20, 25 minutes. He goes off. There might be a night where they're trying to develop younger talent, and he's a DNP. And I don't think Melo can handle that. And that's why I think that's contributing to him not being on a roster. Yo, Melo can be on a roster in 2018. Like, come on.
Of course.
Of course he could be on, but
that's falls someone on you if you can't accept the fact that, hey, my primary, source of my game is out of fashion. Now I'm just trying to be in the league.
But the problem,
too cool for school, kind
of. The problem is, I feel like he's getting blackballed. Like, you got to look. D'Antoni has a history of doing this. Look what he did to Stephon Marbury.
Well, a lot of them said that, yo, like this was going to get personal. That's like it's backlash from what happened back in New York.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason why Melo should have even got cut from Houston. He's the scapegoat. Like, they didn't have a good team. They did, they let Trevor Ariza walk.
And the other boy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So you got rid of your 3-and-D guys, and then you brought Melo in. Melo's not a 3-and-D guy. That's not his game at all. So it wasn't going to fit to begin with. He was better off just saying, I'll come off the bench in OKC.
But that's my thing. He can't accept that. Like, he can't. So, like, that's why he's not on a roster. Like, that's. I mean, Fred, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm saying that there's still a place in 2018 for Melo. I don't think Melo. I mean, I don't think he wants it like that, even like that anymore. So.
Detroit
play ISO ball, yo. You can send them to Detroit. Hey man, I'm politicking for everybody, yo. Yeah. Hey, they don't want them, we want them.
I think it goes down to Melo's selection. Melo is very selective of where he wants to go. And those teams that y'all mentioned, he could be still putting up 17.
Man, Detroit should have had him anyway. Yo, if we would have drafted Melo like we should have, he would have had a chip already. And we wouldn't be talking about this, yo. Am I lying?
Y'all had the chip the year y'all drafted him. Drafted Darko.
I know, but it would have been Melo winning with us, dusting off the Lakers.
But guess what? Larry Brown didn't like Melo.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Larry Brown left us.
But what I'm saying is, it ain't like Melo get along with a lot of coaches. Let's just be real.
But see, that was about Joe Dumars, man. Dumars was running that during that time, man. Dumars made a bad move, yo.
The Lakers, don't it, Lavelle?
Huh?
Sound good saying dusting off the Lakers, don't it?
I mean, they dusted them that year. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's what Kobe sabotaged. Snitch ass Kobe. Snitch. Everybody's doing it.
Shaq was in the back. He said Shaq was back. Shaq was back there too.
Everybody's doing it.
He did some Kevin Hart stuff, yo.
Yeah.
It's like your dad was in the back.
I mean,
Oh.
I definitely hope Melo could get on the roster, but I just don't see it, man.
Hey, man, bring him to Detroit, yo. Detroit need help, yo. It showed tonight. We need help. And we don't need help defensively, so what we lacking? We lacking scoring. We need another guy that can come in, man, and get us some real buckets, yo. Straight up. And he
should go back to Brooklyn. He should go play for Brooklyn.
No, man, stop that, man. Brooklyn ain't going nowhere. Detroit got a shot at going somewhere.
Do they?
Damn.
Yeah, they got a shot making the play in the East. Yeah, huh?
Okay.
We ain't doing too bad. We like fifth or sixth. We all right.
You know Blake ain't got hurt yet, right?
Until Blake, I think.
You know Blake ain't got hurt yet, right?
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
30,
Don't start that, yo.
30 games, man. 30 games.
Come on, man. Hey, where Roddy at, yo? Roddy, you hear this?
It's 30 games every year.
Roddy dropped
Roddy
off.
tapped out. Come on, man.
30 games every year, man. You know that.
Man, that's just wrong,
That's the truth.
That's wrong. Come on, man.
But I'm going to wrap it up, man.
You go watch the pictures of Kendall and Ben online and fall over down the stairs.
All right, we'll see y'all next time, man.
All right.
Thanks, folks.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.